Okay, good morning, Year 10. Good to speak to you again. No, sorry, not good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope you have had a good morning. Just a bit of information before we start with the lesson. So today we're going to do volumes of similar shapes and continue that. Now tomorrow is going to be a test. Okay, so your homework is going to be prepare for the test. The test is going to be on all of the volume, surface area, and similar shapes that we've done over the last couple of weeks. It will be on Dr. Frost at a specific time. You'll have to log on and it will be timed, and you'll have to submit your workings at the end of the session as quick as you can onto OneNote. Okay, so you know how to upload work onto OneNote now, which is great. What I will be doing tomorrow is at the start of the lesson tomorrow, I'll set up a Zoom call so I can take any queries that you may have, and then I'll let you go to log on to Dr. Frost, and you'll start the assessment straight away and complete it. Geometry. All right. Okay. So that's the plan for the next, or the plan for tomorrow. Today we need to just finish off a few questions on volume of similar shapes. But before we do that, I'm going to start like we always do with a Corbett 5 a day. You can see it on the screen behind me, but I'm going to disappear to give you a bit more room. And I'm going to give you, I think, 6 minutes on that. Okay, so 6 minutes on that. When you're ready, guys, off you go. Okay, that's about time, guys. Here are the answers to that. You can mark your own. And you should be setting this to work out quite nice and neat. So first one, x plus, here we go. Factorise in there. Lowest common multiple, we did a few of that earlier in the year. Split it up into product of primes, and then you can put it in a Venn diagram 108. Simultaneous equations, you should be very good at this. X is 3, y is minus 2. Volume, again, this is the sort of question that might crop up in tomorrow's test. Volume is 1/3 times base area times the height. And again, this is another one that could come up. Perimeter is 40 over 360 times pi times d. Remember to add on the 10. So that's a score out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's out of 6. Give yourself a score out of 6, and please do correct any work. Right, okay, so today, going back to the sort of front of your books or on a sort of nice bit of paper, we're continuing with volume. So we're going to look at similar shapes. We're going to look at volume, okay, specifically. Today is the 28th. And I'm going to go straight in with an example. So question number 1, or example number 1, is this one here. Okay, so it says cylinders A and B are similar. Has to say they're similar. The volume of cylinder A, so the volume of this one is 4 centimeters cubed, and the volume of this one is 864 centimeters cubed. And we're trying to find the height of the bigger volume. Okay, height of the bigger volume. Now, in order to know this, we know to get from the small to the big for the volume scale factor. So the volume scale factor, we multiply by 864 over 4. Okay, now if I do that, let's get that up here. Calculator. So 864 divided by 4. So I times it by 216. Okay. So that's the volume scale factor. Now I don't times 7. So if I did 7 times 216 for the H, that is a disaster and that is incorrect, okay? What I do need to do is I need to work out the length scale factor first. Now to get from the volume scale factor to the length scale factor, volume to length is the cube root. So the cube root of 216 is, so cube root, I press shift, and then above the square root is cube root. 216 equals 6. Okay, so the length scale factor I times by 6, and now I've done that, it's very, very easy, because I know I just do, well, H must equal 7, follow the arrows, times by 6, 42 centimeters. Do not fall into this trap here. That's a trap lots of people fall into. You need to set up the length scale factor first. Okay, EG2. Right here, cones A and B are similar. Now the ratio of the volume is 8 to 225. Now I can just say, okay, the volume is 8 here. Volume equals 8 and the volume equals 5 there. It says the surface area of B, so the area of B is 150 centimeters squared. Okay, now to make this easy, I'm going to call this one centimeters cubed, even though it's not. I can make that up, though that's fine, that helps me with the question. And I'm trying to work out the surface area of A. Okay, so what I really need to do is, I'm going from B to A because I need to work out the area of A. So from B to A, the volume scale factor, they're the ones I've got the comparison to, is 8 over 125. Just see if that does simplify a little bit. I don't think it will do. 8 divided by 125. No, it's just it stays as a fraction, that's fine. Now, I can't go straight to the area scale factor, which is what I'm looking for, but I can go via the length scale factor. So I know the length scale factor, cube root, 8 over 125. Just do that. So the cube root of 8 over 5 2/5, which is nice, 2/5. And then from there, I can get the area scale factor. So the area scale factor, remember, is the length scale factor squared. I don't need a calculator for this one because I can square the top and square the bottom. Okay, that is what's really, really useful. Once I've got the area scale factor, very, very easy, because area of A must equal 150, and I follow the arrow, times fifths is 1 times 4. By the way, this is the calculator you really need to get if you're going to do further maths, and a letter's going to come out soon about that. So please, it's the Casio ClassWiz. It's got a sort of white background, and it's called the 991EX. The answer to that is 24. So 24 centimeters cubed. That would be the answer. The area of A is 24 centimeters cubed. Okay. Right. What I want you to do today. So your work today is 1 Hegarty tasks. Now there are a few of you who've got some Hegarty tasks outstanding. I will be badgering you at the end of every week. Now, a lot of you, please, you cannot fall behind. You need to make sure that you do that. Just get a few of them done on top of what I set you today. So there are some Hegarty tasks today. There's 2 tasks in total, and then 2 I want you to prepare for test tomorrow. Now the test tomorrow will be on volume, surface area, on similar shapes. Okay, that's what it will be on tomorrow. And as I say, tomorrow's lesson, I'll be sending a Zoom link for you to log in at the start of the lesson, just to make sure that you know what you need to be doing, and that will be on Dr. Frost. Okay. Well done again over the last few lessons. Some outstanding work as always, but a few of you, only 2 or 3 of you, have started to fall behind a little bit with the Hegarty tasks, and you must make sure that you ramp that up a bit. Okay, right, I'll speak to you tomorrow properly live on the Zoom lesson, but until then, any issues, I'm on the email. Okay, thanks guys.